What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 2014 Wrecked R1 rebuild. We've got some new parts, and unfortunately I did find some hidden damage on this bike. Let's take a look at it. So in the last episode I mentioned that I was going to get some new fork tubes. We got those in, and this is what we're going with. We're going with a nice stealthy black look for these forks. Now these are like Chinese forks. These are aftermarket ones. I've heard some actually pretty decent reviews on these, but I'm going to give this a first-hand look. We're going to get these installed, and then I'm going to give you guys a little review on how these are. But I've heard some pretty good things, and I think these are going to be good. We've got our new rectifier from Rick's Motorsports. So right here, we got our rectifier. Our old one, the plug was starting to pull out, so that's going to work out nice. We're going to skip that for now. And our new second replacement rear set for here. This is our new bracket because we accidentally bent and broke our last one that we tried to install. So back to the front, this piece right here. These are steering stem bearings. So I was working on this bike a little bit more, and I found some hidden damage after I was starting to move some things around, and it's kind of concerning to me. So I'm gonna set the camera down and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean, and I'm gonna show you what I found. All right, so I was messing around with the front of this bike a little bit, and when I lifted the bike up and started moving a few things, this is what I found. You can hear it and you can see this whole front end is moving forward, moving back. This is super loose in the front end, and it also goes side to side a little bit. So I think when there was some front end damage from when this bike hit the deer, I think some of those bearings in the neck of the frame got a little bit damaged. So I'm gonna take this whole front end off, and we're gonna inspect those bearings and then throw those new ones in, because this is not safe at all this play in the front end. All right, let's get to it. So I was kind of curious. I was wondering if these top nuts might have been a little bit loose, and that might have been causing some of the play that we had. Right there, you can still hear it. I actually did try tightening these up and until where they were snug, and that eliminated the play that was in the triple. But I am going to replace these bearings anyways, just for peace of mind. So we're going to take these off, and then we're going to drop the triple, and then we're going to throw those new bearings in. So what I did was I took that Dremel and I cut this bearing race, and what that does is, because this race is pressed on with such a tight tolerance, once we make that cut, it actually then relieves the pressure and ends up cracking. So that's what that did, it cracked, and now we can wiggle this off of our steering stem. So right here, we're able to get that off.
So there's our old race that we cut, and we don't need that anymore. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that new bearing, get that pressed on, because we have our new tool that we just got in the mail. So right here, I'm just packing our new bearings full of grease. These came ungreased, so we're just gonna make sure we get tons of grease in there. That way these bearings will last for a while and will not get worn out. And now we're gonna take our new bearing, throw this down on the shaft, and we're gonna take our new bearing installation tool. We're gonna pop that right on there. Then we're just gonna give this a couple good whacks with our dead blow hammer and get this installed onto the shaft. There we go. So now we've got our new bearing installed on our steering stem with our race. And that was our steering stem bearing tool from Motion Pro. I'll put a link in the description. If you guys need to use this tool, you can pick it up for the use in your shop. So let's get this installed back on the bike. So I've got our new tapered bearing race in the top and also installed in the bottom right there. So I just hammered those in, got those in there nice. I am an idiot. So we have our forks over here all taken apart. I forgot to order fork seals. So I have disassembled forks. I just ordered fork seals. We should be getting those in the next couple days. In the meantime, I can go over here to our subframe. If you guys remember before, I gave you a little sneak peek. It's got this ugly hydro dip on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this sanded down, and let's go ahead and repaint this. So now that we have our steering stem triple here installed on the bike, theoretically the next step would be to reinstall the forks. However, I am still waiting on those fork seals, so I can't get these forks finished up just yet. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install our new Rix rectifier over here on the bike, and then what we can do is we can get our new painted subframe installed on the bike and start getting this stuff rewired and looking clean in the back.
All right, so we got that tail back on this bike. We've got our exhaust started to get mounted up. We've got all of our electrical routed in here. We just need to throw our battery in and we can move forward with getting some of the fairings on this bike. Now we will be getting the front forks assembled and redone once those fork seals come in. Then we can get those thrown on the bike, and then we will be even closer to getting this bike all finished up. So thank you guys for watching this video today, and thank you to the guys that are supporting this channel. Now I do have an announcement to make that we do have a memberships option for this channel for RK Motorsports, and that gives you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes look at what's going on. You get some sneak peeks, some special updates that only members are allowed to see. Now if you guys are interested in helping to support the channel by becoming a member, check down below and hit that join button, and that will give you guys the options of the different membership tiers that allow different perks for each tier. So if you guys want to head over there, check that out. Here's a list of the guys that are already supporting the channel. Thank you guys for the support, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.